morning, friends. Happy Wednesday, March 8th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card, always for you. The second card, always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. And the third card is always something to remember or watch for. All right, today's reading is a little interesting. Okay, so the card for you today is Zeal. Zeal, Z-E-A-L. Zeal is asking us if there's one thing in the world that we could do or one person that we could spend our time with. What is the thing that makes you happiest? What is the thing that you would do if everyone was standing and laughing at you and you would do it anyway? What is that thing? Do you have a thing? Is there something that you're super duper passionate about? So those are the things that we are supposed to be watching for today. Okay. So what is that thing that gives me zeal, that feels like blowing bubbles? This is a little girl blowing bubbles. So what in your life do you do that gives you that joy of a little child blowing bubbles? Okay. What in your life brings you the joy of a little child blowing bubbles? It is a dirt road. So that means it's the journey and the destination. It's not the destination, it's the journey. It's all about how we're going to get there. It is a green. So it's a go, like, because we love it and it makes us happy, like we get to do it. And then it is an air. Okay. So it is an air. So it could include relationships. Okay. It could include learning, as my cat meows at me from over there. Like, she never meows in the middle of a reading. Why is the cat meowing? That's bizarre. Okay. The card for someone else. We're just going to move on from that card because the cat meowed at me. That was just very bizarre. All right. The card for someone else. The card for someone else today, she's over there still meowing, is must. Must. All right. So the other day, when we had must, last week, I think, I mentioned that must is you feel like you have to do something, but you don't. Really, must, sorry, the cat. Really, must is all about that you're feeling entitled. Like you feel like you just, and this is someone else, so not you, your friend. Your friend feels like they're deserving of something that maybe they're not. That's interesting. Okay. So whatever it is that they're thinking, they probably don't really need it. They just want it. And the thing is, while they want to do it, guess what? No, it's not for them. Okay. So that's really what must is saying for me, is there's something that they're really wanting to do, and whatever it is, it's just not for them. And they just need to like flip the script on its head and leave the situation. It doesn't say leave, but it is a like do a cartwheel, flip it. It's a waterway. So it's about going with the flow and not trying to force things. So our friend is trying to force things. That's not okay. So going with the flow. It's a red. So whatever it is that they're trying, like whatever it is they think that they're deserving of, they just need to stop. It's not becoming at all. And it is a water. So there will probably be some emotions involved with it. All right. Okay. So whatever it is, they just really need to let it go. Okay. Nobody really likes an entitled friend. Okay. Last but never least, is the card to remember or watch for today. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. It's a card to remember or watch for today. Okay, so the card today for that is ugly. Ugly. Ugly says that we are doing something that is not us. It is not becoming whatsoever. It could be this entitled pushing ourselves thing, or it could be that we're not following our zeal. I don't know. Or it could be something completely different. Like maybe you're not being nice to someone. Maybe normally you are, and there's this person around you that you're not being nice to and you can't explain why. Well, it's time to figure it out. Here's the thing. Ugly is all about you're doing something that's not you. You need to stop because it's a toll. There will be a cost associated with this action if you don't cease doing it. Okay? Now, I'm not sure that we're doing it yet because it is a remember or a watch for. So what I feel like is like this is probably a lesson we've previously learned. And just because you learn the lesson doesn't mean you always remember. So sometimes we have to be reminded. And I feel like today, this ugly is a reminder. Like we're not going to necessarily do it, but it's like, oh, it's like that growth opportunity. It's like we're going to have that opportunity to see an opportunity for growth, and it's going to be not being ugly, okay? Because we're going to be aware that that opportunity is there. So we're not going to do it. If we do it, there is a toll, okay? And this is another one that's a water. So this is probably tied to some kind of emotional reaction that we need to watch that we don't do, okay? Okay. I know I am going to listen to this one loud and clear because my emotions tend to be eruptive, especially when my needs are not being met, okay? All right, yay. All right, we made it through. We made it through. I was a little worried about that one because it was rough, man, rough. It was rough reading. Okay, so it is Wednesday. Whew. Please go out there with lots and lots and lots of kindness. Do nice things for other people. And I will see you tomorrow, friends. Have a blessed day. Love you. Bye.